This is a real walk.
Check the kilometers.
Clean. Yeah, it's clean.
Oh, obviously the clutch.
Half a million.
Yeah,
I was like, I thought my car had the most. No, he destroys me.
This is clean for half a million.
I said the same. Yeah.
I never off the kilometers on the car, not a fucking fight now.
So basically, as you all know, I have a white E36 that we've kind of built for drifting. We've got a basic recipe that seems to have worked quite well through a lot of research. There's millions of YouTube videos about how to make them work well and drift easily with like minimal expenditure. So two of the guys have decided to buy their own E36s and join the team. So basically this one here is Jason's. We've just finished like a major service and everything on it. Put a new belt on, new water housing, basically fix some water leaks and stuff. So this will be Jason's one to come into drifting. And then Julian's also got one that we basically just put in a clutch already and also done a major service. So as we go, these cars will basically become the how to get into drifting cheap series in South Africa. So we'll take you through basically doing maintenance, then doing sort of drivability mods, and then doing your basic drift mods. So as they progress and they modify their cars, we'll film everything so you can see exactly how to do it to your own one, and you can basically copy paste the recipe and onto your E36 and then come join us. That's kind of the idea. We're going to try and get as much of them as possible into the sport, and yeah, it should be good. Today we have the E36s in the shop, or two of them. Julian's one will be next on the list. So this is technically the start of the E36 Chronicles. The Fury E36 we're just going to go through, make sure it's prepped for the 27th because we're going to be driving this car. And this is Jason's one that we are going to lock the diff today and do very like slight mods just to get him to enjoy the day on Saturday. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we're going to get into ripping the diff out and then welding that up for you. Jason's car, the diff is out. Boys have bled the brakes. Busy stripping now to fit the angle kit. So a bit dark here. Basically you can see that's the angle kit plate. We're going to get those in today. Show you how to fit them, what to look out for, what to... Some of them need to be machined a little bit just to, you know, they don't always fit perfectly. So yeah, I'll take you through that process now. There's our angle kit. Basically it fits on like that. So take, oops, I'm just doing this with one hand. Takes a stud in there, as you can see there. The nut on top, and then basically the whole angle kit sits in there. The tie rod now bolts, shine the light please. The tie rod now bolts in here, and that gives you more angle because you're moving the tie rod end from here to the center, so you get more spin radius and more angle from that. I like to just trim this as well back here just to make sure that's flat, and then these all go in nicely. So this is Jason's diff. You can see the teeth there. That's the crown gear and the spider gears. What we're going to do, and take a piece of 5mm steel plate, cut a section to fit in the gap there, and then we're going to weld those 4 teeth together using the plate as a blocker. Some people just weld the teeth. That typically breaks. If you have the plate inside, it does unbalance the diff a little bit, but it normally lasts a lot longer with a plate. So we're going to cut this plate up now, so we have one for each side, and then we're going to clean up and start welding. Okay, so we've got our 30mm by 60mm plate. That's going to fit in right there, just like that. So now onto cleaning, and then we're going to warm up the diff. Not everybody warms up the gears, but I do it. It's just safe practice so you don't crack anything. These are cast. I think they're not always forged in the machine, so it's better to warm them up. And then yeah, warm up everything, clean it, make sure there's no brake cleaner. Also dry the brake cleaner out. You don't want to weld with brake cleaner burning. It's very dangerous and very toxic. And then yeah, once that's all done, then we'll start welding our plates in, and then the diff will be locked. Okay, let me just empty this diff. Alright. Here we've got Jason's diff all welded up. Everything's ready to go. On the flip side of that, the boys have done a good job getting in the plates. There's the angle lock kit. You can see it there. Fitting nice and flush. On that corner there, everything's good. So also when you do this, if you're going to use the standard arm, you're going to have to trim your tie rod end and your rack end about 20mm each. So that's what we're busy doing now. Right, here we have Jay setting up the diff, getting everything ready. There's the diff cover. And then Nelson's busy trimming the tie rod ends. So you're basically just going to trim that little piece off, clean up the thread, put everything back, then we'll eyeball the alignment, test drive it. If everything's good, then we do proper alignment and off we go.
So we got a new steering wheel for the BM. Got that style points, vertex boy. We got the quick release or quick escape, and then obviously there's the boss out kit to put all these bad boys together.
You can't lay down, eh? You must put your backrest up.
I don't know what.
You're not too close. It's 90 degrees on the elbows.
Now we're styling, boys. Oh, that's my plus 50 XP there.
Okay, so
Right.
what are we doing today?
So we got diff locked, we got lock kit in. So that's prep when we put the longer arms on. Steering wheel kit is in, and then today we're going to get rid of this South African spec anti-theft device. You know,
Yeah, I know, super jank anti-theft device, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna replace that with something a little more racy.
Yeah, and also nice looking, which is over
Yeah.
here on the table,
There we go.
on our makeshift table. So we got new stock of these switches, all carbon fiber. Can you see it? Do we have enough lights? Load
There
shedding
we
light.
go, yeah. Woo.
Yeah, we're gonna
That
get
is
rid of that.
looking
Put this
good.
in proper race car style.
Nice.
Start button. So let's get into this now. Man, load shedding is really screwing with us today. It's a bit dark. Anyway, so we've got the ignition panel kind of semi-wired up. We've got the main ignition switch on and the accessory switch on there. So we basically just got to connect these two, and then we should be good. We should get power. Alright, so there you go. Everything's working. So you can see there on the dash, the lights are on. Switch everything off. Everything's off. So yeah, now it's just the start button. We're gonna wire that one up, and then when that's done, we should be good. And we just got to mount it on the panel. And Jason's got a proper start system.
He is in.
Carbon fiber. See, racing use only. There you go. Alright, so we got ignition or accessories, ignition, neutral. Alright. Look at that, first time out. Whoa, going for the switch there. Ah, that's cool, man. Love it, love it. On you. Alright, so here we have the white BM. Mr. Nelson's doing some maintenance. Figured out our trailing arm bushes were shot, they're lying there, so we put new ones in. So Nelson's just going to assemble them now, and yeah, let's get this car back on the road. And then after this, I'm going to do the 3 pod gauges, oil pressure and water temp and voltage. We'll fit those next. Okay, so we've got all our gauges wired up. Basically got our power coming from there, our 2 signal wires coming here, hiding away there. So 2 signal wires. I'll do that now. Yep, 2 signal wires, and then yeah, we got power and earth basically from the radio. So we want to take over there, Jason?
Yeah, cool. I can hold that as well if you want.
Yeah, I would screw it in, but such a pain to screw it in. Just because of the angle, so I think we're going to use a trusty tie move here. And because it clips so well, I don't think it's going to rattle or anything, so we'll just hold this one like that. Put another one here. Bit of a waste with long ties, but I only use long ties. Okay, so this now needs to go nice. Cool. Yeah, sorry. Alright. I don't have the neck effects for you today. The window wants to work.
Oh, so the motors work at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to go to Shamil's and organize some stuff there. Some space. Shamil's space. Am I putting this in the right way? Yeah. No? Very sure. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Lekker. Center console is looking for the most part clean.
Okay, so the boys got the hole drilled in the sender there. So we've got the original sensor back there. A new oil pressure sensor on here. We had to sacrifice the air intake for the alternator cooling, but we don't use that anyway. And then here's the coolant temperature sensor. So that's all in. So yeah, now it's just to start it up and test everything, make sure there's no leaks. Okay guys, so we got voltage reading correct, charging. It's good for race cars. If you lose voltage, your car will run rich, all sorts of crazy things will happen. Misfires, that kind of stuff. You don't always see a battery light. Water temp, obviously the car is still very cold. And then oil pressure, it's working, everything's happy. So yeah, that concludes our prep for Saturday. Gauges are in, we did trailing on bushes, we did just a nut and bolt check. Yeah, probably should take this car for alignment, but I mean, it was fine, and it's a very small track on Saturday, so I don't think alignment will make a big difference. But yeah, so I'm just going to assemble the car, finish off Jason's car as well, just some final little things, and then we'll catch you at the racetrack. guys, so we're here drifting today. We got both cars out. Jason's here for his first time. He's going to take it out later. Got the E36 here, struggling a bit with grip, but we're going to overcome that just with better driving. But yeah, it's having fun today. Okay. Yeah.
I was going to do donuts to get the yellow.
that's gonna be, that cone got your door. There we go.
The handbrake is
You forget about your handbrake.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
Stop. Just try driving without it. It throws you off.
Box there.
Because it needs to lose grip first. There we go. Okay. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. There we fucking go. Yeah, boy. Woo. Lekker boykie.
Alright, we are done.
Lekker boykie.
We are done.
And the E36 is rocking. Don't come a knocking.